Alright, y'all, I need your help on a purely hypothetical situation. Let's say, hypothetically, I am a member of the board of directors of a corporation called the United States of America. And let's say, hypothetically, my fellow 170 million board of directors and I are looking to fill the role of chief executive officer. Now let's say, hypothetically, we have to choose from two applicants. If it's not applicant A, it's going to be applicant B. Now, not all of my fellow board of directors are thrilled that we can only choose between these two candidates, but that's just the way the cornbread crumbles. So let's take a look at applicant A. Applicant A has a resume that includes several years of executive experience working at the world's fifth largest corporation. Let's call it, hypothetically, California. During her time at California, the company board of directors were sufficiently satisfied in her performance that they renewed her contract and even promoted her to higher office. She also holds advanced degrees in the relevant fields of expertise and happens to be senior vice president at your company, the United States of America. Since joining your company as senior vice president, there has been remarkably low employee turnover, no major scandals, and not a single one of her colleagues has denounced her as unfit for office. That's applicant A. Now let's take a look at applicant B. Like applicant A, applicant B also has years of executive experience. Applicant B spent most of his career leading a giant real estate company that he inherited from his father. Throughout the years, he has attempted to expand his business empire through a variety of ventures, including founding his own airline, his own for-profit college, his own magazine, and even his own brand of steak. Each of these ventures failed bigly. He's been involved in multiple lawsuits, both civil and criminal, both as plaintiff and as defendant, and on more than one occasion has settled out of court rather than go to trial. He has also bragged about committing violence against women and has been found civilly liable in a court of law for perpetrating this same crime. But he is really charismatic, and 8 years ago, my fellow board members and I said, what the hell, let's give the guy a shot, and signed him to a 4-year contract to serve as our CEO. His time in office was defined by high levels of corruption, a series of major scandals, and unprecedented employee turnover. While applicant B was in office, many of his employees and colleagues resigned and then denounced him as one of the worst hiring decisions our company has ever made. In exit interviews, departing employees describe applicant B as highly incompetent, incapable of human connection, narcissistic, squirrely, and as having the emotional intelligence of a spoiled toddler. I called the references on his resume, and they each warned me not to hire him. Now bear in mind, these are the individuals that applicant B handpicked to serve in his administration. Incidentally, applicant B enjoys a suspiciously warm relationship with the CEOs of our company's two rivals. Let's call these rivals, hypothetically, China and Russia. Consequently, at the end of his 4 years, his contract was not renewed. Oh yeah, and if we choose applicant B, he'll be the oldest CEO in our company's history. He'll be 83 by the time he leaves office, if he leaves office at all, and we have good reason to believe he won't. These are my two hypothetical applicants. So who should I pick? Let me know in the comments. For more Tar Heel politics in a shot glass, catch the Hometown Holler podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Subscribe, and don't forget to leave us those 5 stars.